Hello everyone, I am X the Turtle 69 here, back with a brand new video, and today guys, we're doing something different than my normal gameplay videos, review videos, or even the stuff with information on the One Chaser player controller. No, today I want to celebrate the fact that I have hit 35 subscribers. I promised you guys that I would do this. I don't even know if any of you guys still remember that, but a promise is a promise, and I'm gonna hate myself for this. So, it's been 4 years since I started making videos on this channel. All my other videos from older than this are thankfully deleted. However, I created OCs for a while. Now, I'm not talking about the cringy the cringy type of OCs like Sonic OCs or anything. No, I mean my own like actual characters that I put into a story. I did this with a friend for a long time. Specifically, two names that you will see pop up almost all the time are X and Lila. Now, I've always had the character named X. Lila's more of the newest of the additions, but Lila's here to stay. So, little context. X and Lila have been through many different stories. Their stories still change. I use them in everything from comics to random other stories like animation stories to D&D campaigns. There is no set thing for them. They go through a wide variety of genders, sexualities, literally everything. You name it, they've gone through it. Now other things will change, but two other things that you will see quite often is some sort of darker entity that seems to be connected, such as characters like Nocturne or Error, who were precursors to the now finalized, for right now, character named Core. Basically, X always has a separate entity that lives within him or her, depending on, what the current incarnation is. They are always the same person, but never have the same personality. Just note, X and Lila, or X and Lilith, is Xavion, Lynn, no matter what name that they go through, they are always a married couple. Now, with that being said, this is X and Lila's story made in Gacha Life. Also, why do I have a wallpaper? Why is my wallpaper creation from Five Nights at Freddy's The Joy of Creation? I don't know. Anyway, though, I'm gonna hate myself now. So let's just real quick. There's this nice little thing called. And suddenly, walk. So let's just watch this. So I'll cut until the actual stuff starts. Okay, X and Lila's story. I'm not narrating this for you. Okay, so first things first, X doesn't... John Wick! That was a mispress. I'm doing this with my capture card right now, but on my Switch. But that was a mispress, and I accidentally went to recommend it, and the first thing that is just, I guess, Stephen He doing if John Wick was Asian or something, which is normal of Stephen He stuff. You probably know Stephen He. He is the origin of the emotional damage stuff. But that is the most funny stuff that you will ever see when it comes to my older videos. Just gonna say that. Anyway, though, you're gonna see the evolution of these characters for a bit. I'm thinking about making some update stuff later on. Well, let's just continue. What's going on? This is already cringe because it's Gacha Life, and it's me doing it. Okay. Why does X have a scythe? I have no idea why X would have a scythe. X usually doesn't have a scythe. X usually has a trident for katana. Though, I guess katana's more recent since Elira. What the fuck? Why does Lila have 2 scepters and what the fuck just happened? Lila doesn't use scepters. Lila uses a I guess, older variants, you know? Yes, Xe? Okay, that's still canon. Lila and X. Lila is Ghosty to X, and X is Xe to Lila. Lila has too much of a stutter, though. Later, a few years later, what the... Oh, let's hear... What? Children? Oh, yeah. Rose and Storm. Let's see here. Storm's personality does not look like it's changed at all. Storm is still... that boy does not give a shit about anything. Which is good, because his abilities basically wipe out half of existence half the time. There's a reason why we call him Storm. Rose is... Okay, she's a love goddess. Why the hell does she look so cutesy? Usually Rose is... We depict Rose as more of a sly, seductive sort of character. Unless, you know, obviously we're depicting her when she was younger. Rose is the firstborn of X and Lila. And usually she's, you know... Currently, in the current incarnation of the story, she is at her youngest point that we depict her in a main story. She's 19 currently, almost 20 years old. We always make sure to depict her pretty old, because, you know, goddess of love, she is very sexual. But that aside, that does not fit her character at all. So why does she have an ice cream? And also, why is Storm having a scepter? Usually Storm doesn't use a scepter. I don't know. I guess older variants. Ice and Hail. What the heck did I just do? Thanks for watching. What? Ice and Hail. So, Ice and Hail. A knife? A knife. Who are they? Oh, I think I know who these might be a precursor to. So, these two are probably a precursor to Nia and Zai, who are the newborn my newborn characters right now. They're quite young, but they have the ability to sneeze a universe out of existence, which is actually used. Well, they used to in the original canon that they were introduced into, which was actually kind of normal. You know, though, we fixed all that balancing issues. By the way, this is mostly gonna be me yapping, but also gonna be me cringing and me trying to figure out why in the heck I wrote my characters like this. Even though Ice and Hail probably precursors to Nia and Zai, unless something. 2 sets of twins? These don't look like twins, actually. Diamond and Emerald. Okay, I see X naming a kid Emerald. But Diamond's genetics. I mean, of course, I'm going to talk about genetics with, you know, Storm, Ice, and Hail there, but, like, seriously, I try my best to appease to genetics and everything. Storm gets his pale skin from his mother, who's a ghost, and his white hair is from his abilities. Okay, anyway, though, that's where that one ends. Warning, this one has royalty-free music. Also, Okay, so real quick, so we have character updates. So we have Nocturne now, so the first official. So must be the first time that a character is represented as an alter variant, or or a creature within X. Also, X has a trident, which is more acceptable. X also has more draconic wings, which I used to write that. Nocturne seems to be like a Shade-esque character. And who the heck is Natalie? Okay, so I'm thinking about doing a comic where I bring in each and every single one of the old characters to the whole story idea. So basically, it would be every single variant. Well, all basically an entire it's somewhat like an Addams Family reunion, except or like a Spider-Man reunion in the Spider-Verse or something, or the Bat Family reunion or something like that. A chance for me to send off, play some of these characters. The only issue is that I don't know how I wrote half these characters, and I do not know who Natalie is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through these videos, I guess. I'm gonna hate them. What did I just watch? Also, apparently I'm a character now in it, and I have an alter variant, which doesn't make any sense. I don't write myself into the stories, and apparently I have a scythe. Great. I'm done. Except no, I couldn't be done yet, because that would be a mercy. Next... Oh. Well, that accidentally happened. Anyway, though, this one looks much nicer framed. So, error. That's actually only, I believe, 2 incarnations before the current, little other being inside of X was created, being Core. And Core isn't technically a actual person. Core is an AI assistant that helps our current X with systems with our current X's cybernetic arm and eye. So it looks like Air is here. So that's fun. Also, why am I back to wielding a scythe? Why do I have tail? Why do I have 2 crowns? Oh, hey, Lila's actually somewhat normal, although her color palette is still odd. And why does she have a half cat? I don't understand this. Why is she still wielding a scepter? Smiling? Lilith, how about you say... I guess this is before I wrote that in. So, Lilith's full name is Lilith. So Lila's full name is Lilith. But due to trauma, we don't call her that anymore. I actually used that for the story, so that the main antagonist can get under both X's skin and Lila's skin, because this main antagonist kind of traumatized X. And when I say traumatized X, I mean is the reason why X has a cybernetic arm and eye. And no, it's not voluntary or born with it. I mean, mad scientist levels of stuff. How about you say? Ara. That's what you should say. Okay. Now, I will mention that Error that I remember. Error's fresh enough because I used to use him in the last incarnation of the in the last variant that Core was before Core was Core, being Devon. I used to use Error there, so I understand that why Error teleported. Now I don't understand. Now this was a trending meme going on back when this was created, where it would be like, you should say ara ara or ara ara, whatever. It was cringe. I don't know why I did it. Quick thing. The meme won't have audio because I don't know how to get audio on it. Sorry. You know what? Usually, I've noticed one thing with my older gameplay videos, and my older game, that issue is that I don't understand how to do mic checks or anything. I just kind of assume what you can't do. However, I'm gonna be honest, I can't blame past me, and at least I owned up to it, to be honest. So you know what? Good for me. I'm willing to forgive mistakes like that if I own up to it. I'm kind of happy that the meme won't have audio because that would be cringe. You want me to say ara ara? No. I do not. Okay, why is Era saying this? You know, you would think with Xavion being, at this time, I'm assuming Lila's husband, because that's usually, if not always, how we write those two. Why is it Error? I stutter. Honestly, considering past me, yes, I did stutter. I've had to learn how to not stutter as much because I'm a content creator. I don't think that my voice is that cringe, but I just heard it on my echo and I think it's slightly cringe. Also, by the way, that ding that you guys sometimes hear, and then you guys and then a cut happens, that's my echo, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust any of you. The ones of you who I know in real life, you know who you are, and I trust you, but I don't trust all the rest of you. Anyway, though, with that, I scaled it up and I changed the pose. That's how I feel after watching this. Genuinely, though, that is how I feel after watching this stuff. You guys do not understand how much this makes me. Hold on, let me just. I don't think you guys truly understand how much this is making me cringe. But I do remember promising this for 35 subs. By the way, thank you for 35 subs. Anyway, though, I promised this for 35 subs. So if you guys want me to make me suffer, I will be doing for my for 50 subs. I've been thinking about this for 50 subs. If I somehow get 50 subs on this channel, when I do, and this thing might change, but I'm going to try my best to remember it as much as I remembered this one, then I will re-download Gacha Life, and I will attempt to make a non-cringe thing, and I will then post it as a premiere and react to it live with you. But I just kind of fall over, I guess. But that was a little bit of a meta thing, but, you know, it's fun. I'm gonna react to my old Gacha vids. As a reaction to my old Gacha vids. This was 3 years ago. How do I explain this? How do I put... The cringe is already taking me over. Today, guys, we are seeing... That's an old PSP. We're looking at some of my Gacha Life my past Gacha Life videos to see if I posted any Gacha Life cringe. Now, when I say Gacha Life, I did. I mean Gacha Club, because the only Gacha Life video that I made is Gacha cringe, and the only reason why I'm not keeping it down is because I don't want to look at it anymore. It's cringe. The most sane thing that I have said all freaking. So this is after some other stuff happened, and I stopped making Gacha videos, I think. But this is the most sane and non-cringe thing that I have said all this video of me reacting to. What the person that I'm reacting to finally understands that Gacha cringe exists. And honestly, I did not want to see that video either. The only reason why you know what, I'm gonna keep it up simply because I might want to do another reaction later on. You know, like, it's a definition of Gacha cringe. I am so upset that I posted that. I thought that it was a good idea. Also, by the way, the Gacha cringe thing is two of my OC's story. Two of my OC's story of how they got together. It is completely outdated. The even more so. Story is actually placed in the old story is placed in high school, and the new story is just placed wherever. Yeah, we just have an entire multiverse. Don't look at it because Xavion looks like a slime. Xavion is not a slime. Okay. So I will say that I watched a few of the Gacha Life things, but I completely forgot that I made a reaction video to my old Gacha vids. So I did not watch this before, and honestly, Xavion did look like a slime. Xavion is at least partially human. With all that being said, though, let's look at some Gacha. Let's look at some of my Gacha Life OCs. Partially primordial. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. So let's look at the "How am I supposed to get it" meme. So this is supposed to be the you know, how am I? Oh, YouTube Shorts. Well, it's self-ex. Oh, Jesus, I'm at 8%. Honest moment. Guys, well, give me a quick sec, guys, while I. Oh, so I remember this back when this meme was trending. Basically, it would be bunch of long story short, it would be a bunch of pervs waiting for a girl to, in a shorter skirt, to bend down to get something, and then, like, their boyfriend or the quote-unquote hero would come in and block their view. So you can kind of see how Lila would read this. Now, this would be actually in character for X, because one thing that neither of them like, but Lila's more likely to murder for in the story, is neither of them like messing with each other's spouses.
Like, I'll put my phone on recharging.
Yep,
Look,
average.
okay, let's rewatch this. So, Lila,
Let's not.
two boys, of course, being jerks and very bad.
Perverts, or sexually harassing, or all that stuff. Harassment or perversion, how you want to look at it. Previous me was very, very, very much trying to be more family friendly. Nowadays, unless I'm doing a collab with the creative type, I don't give a shit. Let's watch this on 3. On 3. I mean. Now on 3. Now that I can actually
And
see
action.
it.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what the heck? Okay, so, alright, action. Remind me why we're doing this again. Oh, I gotta do the voices. Because it's for Mother's Day video, I believe. Hey, Ox. Hey, Ox, I need you for something.
What? Who the heck is that? Oh.
For a second.
What? Who is that? I recognize
Really,
Nocturne
you
in the
guys?
background.
I want to make a special video.
I'll check that out on YouTube Shorts because I'm planning on making like an Addams Family. Once again, if I haven't said it already, I'm planning on making like a comic story that's like an Addams Family reunion sort of thing of all characters, past and present, from X's family. But yeah.
Really, you guys, I want to make a special video. No, I want to make a special video anytime the glitch needs you. Ah, yes.
Oh, so that's error, I guess.
You know what, X? I'll get Devian to help.
Who's Devian? What?
Okay.
How is Devian here? How is Devin here?
Why do you... I'm sucking at my voice acting of my own OCs.
Bruno, that is a massive skill issue. Yeah, L plus Racer, Yeah, kind of a skill issue. I'm sorry, that's a little too upsetting. Nonsense, Shard. That's not setting. It's not upsetting, per se, if it's just straight up factual. That's not how it works, and you know it. Yeah, fuck you, God. Fuck you, God. Random god-ass bitch. What is that? I said fuck you, Abyss. What are you gonna do about it? Oh. All that's to say, skill issue for sucking at your voice acting. I can switch between my voices whenever I please, and it's pretty easy to, You can just switch depending on what you... Except for Abyss's voice, that still kills me.
Why do you need me in specific? Why not Storm or Rose?
Yeah, why not those two?
Reasons. Now, you're gonna help me with the vid.
Okay, so I'm just gonna see... Oh. Randomly Lila pops up, I guess.
X. Holy Jesus. Oh, God.
Did I not have a female voice actor for Lila? I usually get a female voice actor for girls. I mean, the closest to female that I do is V, and V's voice is more. Well, actually, no, Shard technically. V's voice is just my voice, but Shard's voice is the closest to female that I get in. It's just me talking, a little bit more quietly. That's, But like, ugh. Good.
You know what?
Screw it.
Those.
Okay. Let's just fast forward till I randomly get more.
Remember to post anymore. But the summer is. Yeah, no. Wait, no. Yeah, Xenomare and Mare.
Xenomare and Mare. Hold on. New characters? Oh, so I guess I merged Ice and Storm, because I definitely do recognize those two color palettes. I don't know what I named them, but knowing my naming this game back then, it's probably something like Glacier. Xenomare and Mare.
Anyway, though, I'm going to go now, but thank you for watching. Please sub, it helps.
Xenomare and Mare.
And
I have no idea who those two are.
Also, check out my Twitch. Goodbye, my turtle.
What's up, my turtles? It's another video. No. Seriously, though, I don't call you guys my turtles. I'm not that cringe. Also, Xenomare and Mare. Also, and check out my Twitch. I mean, yeah, check out my Twitch, but don't check out my Twitch because of that, because I don't do that. I do, on my Twitch, I do only gameplay videos, mostly nowadays, because, one, I want to, and two, because I can test out products for that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Oh, God, indeed. Okay, so with that, let me look at a few more videos. By that, I mean, I'm just gonna look at all of these and just see which is, if I'm in any, other stuff, but I think that this Doc Talk, hey. By the way, that's an outdated variant of Shattered Realities. Hold on, so I'm gonna go see if I have any bad Gotcha Life videos. Yeah, because these are my newest ones. So I'm gonna see if I have any bad Gotcha shorts. I have this thing called VidTime Boy. So, let's just see how bad this is. This could be really, really, really bad. Oh, thank you. Ah! Why is it moving? Oh, that's it. Okay. So, Shade is a character. So I'm gonna be doing... What? Hold on. So, Shade, which I guess is my version of Nocturne back then. I don't remember having a version of Nocturne. I'm gonna be doing Gotcha vids now. I'm not. Okay. Hi, X. I did stop YouTube for a bit. That's it, I guess. Okay, so that's all of the videos, Gotcha Life videos that I did. I don't know why I decided to subject myself to that. Honestly, half of you don't even know that I decided to make that promise. But with that being said, I hope, honestly, I don't know if I hope you guys enjoyed or not. I hope you know what? Let's shift the video intro a bit. I hope you guys have enjoyed my content so far. Well, at least, some of the newer content. I am working on some actual good content now, and just remember, for all you content creators out there, there's always there no matter what, there's always a bottom that you can drift to. For me, it was Gacha Life videos. It's so easy to not drift into it. Keep pushing, keep trying, and remember, it's not always about getting super popular. Really, YouTube is all about having fun. I mean, heck, that's why I do it. Anyway, though, thank you for 35 subscribers. The next subscriber milestone that I'm making is 50 subscribers, where I will be doing a thing where I will use all the old Gotcha Life OC characters. I will go through each and every single one of the videos, look through each of the Gotcha Life OC characters, and rewrite them into the main story. Well, write all of them into a story with the main newer variants, and just see how that works. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my content, consider liking and subscribing. Never want to force you guys to, but it does help me, it does help me boost stuff. Consider watching my Twitch streams when I do stream on Twitch. I take suggestions and everything. If you have any questions, sorry, not controllers. If you have any questions about the Windchaser Plus Youth Edition controller, please comment them down below. I am happy to help you with that. And yeah, I know usually YouTubers would whip out the whole analytics thing, but well, this is my best time to be genuine, and genuinely, I just do this for fun. Now, it would be nice to be popular. I won't say that it's not going to be nice to be a big popular YouTuber, or be a well-known one. But what I'm going to say is, no matter what, you guys' entertainment, you guys, no matter what, you guys' entertainment comes first for me. And then come second is my entertainment. So yeah. But anyway, though, enough of that sappy stuff. I guess outro time. If you guys did enjoy the video, or if you enjoy any of my other videos, leave a like and consider liking and subscribing. It helps out, does genuinely help out small channels like mine a ton. Consider checking out consider checking out Abraham's channel, or I am Devil Gaming. You can see his links you can see their links down below. Well, not down below, but you can see their comments in some of my videos. They're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and so let's push that. They're also one of my channel mods, so And with that being said, have a good one. Now I gotta go look for pillows downstairs. Fuck.